I was born and raised here in Kansas City to a single mother. My mother did the best she could with what she had, but we struggled. Like any young child, we wanted to get all the great Christmas gifts. We didn't want Santa Claus to skip our house, but oftentimes he did. And so I remember my brother would come over, and that's when Christmas would open up to us. My older brother would bring over all neat toys for my sister and I, and we were happy. We had what other kids had. But as fate would have it, he fell on hard times. He got in with the wrong crowd, and for the next 2 decades, his life would spiral out of control in a way that none of us could have anticipated.
The drug was my comforter. The drug was also would seem to make life easy at this time for me. In the midst of the madness, the only sane thought that I ever had during that period of time, it was, Lord, I don't know what you want me to do, but I know it's not this here.
And I remember visiting my brother as he was going through treatment at a place called the Salvation Army.
I already knew the day that I went in that drugs was just something that wasn't no longer working for me.
And I was so dumb back then, I didn't know what the difference was, and so I thought he had went off and joined the Army. I really did.
They provided shelter, they provided clothing, and they also provided food. But each day we had to go and put in our 8 hours.
I would come to know the Salvation Army as a place that was caring and compassionate, that was taking care of my older brother. That was my first introduction to the Salvation Army, and from then it's been a love affair ever since.
That was the biggest lesson that I learned from the Salvation Army.
The Salvation Army is a world-class organization. The Salvation Army changes lives. The Salvation Army does good work.